Alright, it's time for some more Vampyr. It's like it's been a while because of the weekend. I don't remember what the hell I was doing. Plus I got a disturbing message when I loaded the game up. It said that I guess it didn't sync the files, like the save files on Steam for some reason. I'm hoping everything's saved. Yeah, it looks like it. I wonder what that message is about. I really want to do this side quest, but I was wandering around doing it the other day for a very long time. I was gonna look it up, but it was like, nah. Maybe, I guess if I get stuck on it again, I'll look it up, I don't know. Kinda weird, there's a lot of quests in this game that have like circles like that are really hard to find. Here we go again. Generally in these circle quests, they don't put them like on the very edges usually, as far as I've seen. Could be wrong on that. Usually somewhere near the middle. But I've been near the middle a bunch. No. Oh shit. I forgot they explode. Could be somewhere around here. Kind of like a central area. Have to fight a bunch of guys up here. Oops. Where is this testament thing? We'll find it today. I wish I knew what I was looking for, though. The problem. What am I looking at? Oh. It's hard to see him. Getting better at fighting those guys. Helps with that, like, how strong I am right now. You think, like, there'd be like a dead person lying on the ground or some sort of chest or something? I don't know what I'm looking for. they're saying you left a long time ago. It'd have to be something that would be here for a long time, right? I don't really... Oh, this area leads outside. Yeah, this is what was happening the other day. I just end up wandering around, not finding anything. Nothing like jumps out at me as being something I need to explore. Oh, are you kidding me? Found it. Nice.
I had almost forgotten I applied for a position at Pembroke. It was so long ago.
Oh, that means the next part of this quest is in Pembroke? So we can do that later, I guess. I don't want to go back there just yet. Notebook still on? I guess we can go back now. Wait, might as well turn in that one quest, right? I don't remember where this guy is. Yeah, he's just down there. Get out of this damn park. That's such a weird spot for it to be. I was thinking it would be something more important rather than just like a box in the middle of nowhere. Finally finish this quest.
Dr. Reed. A great night, what?
Calhoun, tell me about your relationship with Doris Fletcher.
Oh, Doris. Cold fire and burning ice trapped in a perfect body. Our passion was as intense as it was brief. What an actress.
How did you meet her?
On a boat to France before the war. She was thinking about a career in Paris, and
I
I was
remember what
eager
this
to
is
try
about.
French gastronomy. We both returned disappointed.
I expect you've seen her on stage, too.
She really is the best actress of her generation. Such frailty and such strength at the same time. I hope she'll play again soon. She's been away for too long.
You sound surprisingly sad.
Have you regrets?
I think of her as a divine dish. I'm glad I was able to taste it, but I regret
much
I could
information.
only get a bite of her mystery.
You really loved her then?
She fascinated me, Dr. Reed. I can't imagine what she must have endured through her life to reach such a level of emotion and sensibility.
Calhoun, tell me about...
And to check this one again.
I have found a restaurant that could satisfy you, Mr. Russell. The most intriguing and exotic restaurant in London.
Really? You have piqued my interest. Where is it?
It's a place where you eat in complete darkness and try to identify your meal without anything but your palate.
My, oh my, how interesting. It could even be fun to eat a little poisson et fruits that way. Oh, thank you, Dr. Reed. Please, have this for your research.
Ooh, decent amount of money for
I'm
any little side
investigating the
quest.
source of the epidemic in this district. Have you noticed anything unusual?
Not really. Wait, now that you mention it, I don't see the McPhersons in my favorite restaurants. They love delicate meals too, you understand.
Thank you.
Something
It may
definitely
be
happened to
nothing,
that
but I'll
family.
investigate anyway. Where do they live?
They have a house in the southern part of the district, somewhere north of the railway bridge. There is a courtyard, if I remember rightly.
I may have a look at your goods, Mr. Russell.
That's a little on the expensive side. I go do that one, I guess. Just outside here. I have to go into some pre-win territory, I guess. Oh shit. They're right here. Ow, that hurt. Jeez. Careful out here. Oh, nice. Another door unlocked. Oh, wait. Is it to the side of there? Oh, I guess so. Where's it? Oh, they're highlighted down there. Probably need a fight down here. Big fight. Ow. Ooh, new collectible. Ichor? Huh. Wait, this feels like it's not going the right way. The map is a little bit confusing here. Isn't that like a building here I can go to? To the right? Yeah, it feels like there should be more over that way. Oh.
I will return later.
You mean return later?
I cannot enter.
You saying I can't do this side quest right now? A little bizarre. Guess we're gonna go do some of the main quests then for a little bit.
This is over there! There's one of them vermin! Over there! There's one of them.
It's locked.
For some reason, the map is very confusing in this place. There's a lot of areas I'm going that are off the map. Oh, I can't get through
That
this?
building is under quarantine. Could this be what I'm looking for?
Oh shit. How did that not hurt him? Pump action shotgun. Oh no, is it better than the one I have? Got way more damage. Oh wait, no, it's worse than mine. Details on it. Yeah, even if with the increased damage, it would be worse. I guess because mine's Milton's shotgun. Damn, look at this fancy stuff here. Oh, someone's still alive here.
Liar, coward! You brought this on us!
You infected the whole family!
Oh.
I said I wanted to leave!
Oh shit. You see through my invisibility? One down. Damn. Smoke clouds are crazy.
I've never seen such a radical mutation. Could it be a new stage in the disease's evolution? So the husband had an affair with Doris Fletcher.
Isn't that the actress that the other guy had an affair with? Oh, does that mean he's kind of fucked too? I hope not. That seems nice. Oops. Is that everything here? Double checking. Oh shit. Ow. Do I have something for a headache
Good
for
evening,
her?
Miss Teasdale. How have you been since you returned home?
Dr. Reed, Oh, thank God you returned safely
Oh, this
from
is the
these
woman I
awful
saved.
streets. I was so worried about my father that I left without thanking you properly.
Please don't mention it, miss.
Good. I found him, you know. My dad. Or what was left of him. I think my abductor intended to do the same thing to me.
Do you need my medical attention, miss?
I don't need your help specifically. I can assure you there are many competent doctors around.
I have no doubt about it, but I'm offering you my help anyway.
All right then. But please leave me alone for now.
What do you do for a living, Miss Teasdale?
Before my kidnapping, I was a waitress in a pub. Now I'm unemployed.
Were you fired?
No. It's just that after my recent experience, I don't feel like I can go back to my normal life. I need to do something useful.
Be very careful, Miss Teasdale. You were lucky to escape death once, but vampires lurk everywhere.
You killed my kidnapper by yourself, didn't you? No offense, Doctor, but you're just a doctor. I don't see why I couldn't do the same.
What do you intend to do?
Dad always told me, Louise, if you want something, don't stop until you have it. I did my research and I found it. Ichabod Throgmorton, professional vampire hunter. I'll be his apprentice.
What can you tell me about this area?
I've never really liked this part of town. It was where my father wanted to live. I won't remain here much longer.
What exactly don't you like about it?
People here are contemptuous and elitist. My dad always said, Louise, always treat people like you want them to treat you.
You seem to cherish your father a great deal.
Dad was the best. He kept an eye on me, but let me make my own mistakes. Louise, he used to say, mistakes are the best teacher. You would have liked him.
I'm sorry you didn't have the opportunity to say goodbye.
That's all right. He's buried in consecrated ground now. Nothing bad can happen to him.
Louise, tell me what you really think about your father's sacrifice to save you.
I'm proud he went after me. I forgive him all his harsh words, all his bloody attitudes. I only wish I could tell him how much I loved him.
Yes. It can be traumatic not having the chance to say goodbye to those we love.
Yes, Doctor. And there's no treatment for that type of pain, isn't that right? That may be the last thing my father taught me.
Louise, what can you tell me about the vampire who captured you?
The little fucker claimed he'd fallen in love with me. That he wanted to spend eternity with me. Not a bad idea. At least that's the way it seemed at first.
Really? Did you consider accepting his proposal?
Well, immortality. Not a common wedding gift, is it? I think he just wanted to have his way with me. Can vampires even fuck, Doctor?
What? Well, I really can't answer that. Well, since they are creatures of blood, physically speaking, I suppose an erection is possible, but
Don't be embarrassed, Dr. Reed. I was just asking.
Goodbye, Miss Teasdale, and be careful. Until we meet again.
Strangers come into your house.
Nobody takes them seriously.
Have you noticed anything suspicious recently?
Please, sir. Whether you need to buy something or not, I'm happy to help.
Yeah, I'm really confused why that Pandora's Box side quest won't let me do it right now. Guess we'll just have to wait. Okay, that thing respawned really fast because I got that as soon as I started the stream, didn't I? Like crazy. There's a way down here, right? Oh shit.
Get back in the grave!
always kind of worry when I'm entering a story place and there can be a bunch of rats.
This is despicable.
Oh, it's above me.
This woman's body has multiple lacerations. They're deep, too. Whoever did this was driven by rage.
Ooh, thick, rich blood sample. Oh, jeez.
He had his tongue removed and his eyes gouged out. He was a victim of brutal torture.
Did the pre-one guys do this? I saw some of them downstairs.
This one's neck is broken. He was young. Probably the son.
Okay.
You thought I was dead too, didn't you? No, I was just pretending. Doris told me I could have been a great actress.
You killed your family.
They mocked my talent.
Oh, jeez. Wasn't too bad. Oh shit. Seems like everyone related to this Doris person is, dying.
So, this girl took lessons at the famous Doris Fletcher acting school. Doris Fletcher seems to be the missing link here. It can't just be a coincidence. I should go to her acting school.
Hey, Killer Tactic, how's it going? It was pretty fun. I've been enjoying it. Oh, apparently there's new dialogue with her. Oh, what's this wood dragging around? Probably follow it, see where it goes. Oh shit. Oops. Oh. Don't even... Ow. Ran out of stamina. It's over here. Oh, wait, this just leads around to where I came in. How come that guy wasn't there before? That was where I went in, right? Yeah. Kind of bizarre. Okay, so where's this theater? Oh, it's way over here. I wonder if this side quest is part of that main quest. 'Cause last time we went there it said can't do it right now. Come back later. Guess I can check again when I'm over there. But I'm a little worried about this guy that's over here. Where is he? Yeah, this guy. He said he had an affair with that girl too. The actress. Is he gonna be okay?
Good
Anything new to say
evening,
to him?
Dr. Reed. A great night, what?
Nothing new to say to him.
Goodbye, Mr. Russell. I'm sure you'll take care of yourself.
The night is so peaceful. I understand.
Okay, so we have to head up here again.
Women's right to vote is only the first step.
It was this way, right? Yeah, I came over here and he said I should come back later.
There's an open window on the second floor. I should be able to get in through that.
Oh, wait a minute. Oh, could it have come through here before then? It's kind of strange. Maybe it wasn't open before? Oh, this is the yeah, so this is the side quest is part of this main quest, I guess. I just gotta keep my eyes open while I'm in here. Suicide note. Yeah, so she's infected, she's infecting other people.
Woe to you, nations of hypocrites. For in front of you stands the tall queen. You can but lower your head, fit only to smirk at her soiled feet.
Can that be Doris Fletcher's voice? Where does it come from?
No, I thought she was gonna say more. Yeah, of course, there's gonna be scowls over this place. Oh shit. Oh yeah, my map's not gonna be helpful in here, is it?
And many can testify to her kindness and beauty. For now she hides in shadow, ugly as
What is she
sin.
wearing down there?
But when you burn and die, she will rise and be queen again.
Hmm? So she may have gotten sick from her mother? Or... Which is pretty big, it seems like. Did I just loop around? Oh, I think I did.
Doris,
Or no, lower.
knew
I see.
her well. And many can testify to her kindness and beauty. For now she hides.
Ow. Oh shit. I thought I was gonna unlock the door to go outside, but no, it just goes outside. Didn't want to go outside.
We'll return later.
Don't mind me.
I
Can't walk through
cannot
there?
enter.
How do I get to the stage where she is?
It's locked.
But there was nothing down here. Oh no.
Who are you? You who dared enter my realm. Are you here to worship or mock me?
I'm here to put an end to the vampire epidemic, Miss Fletcher.
Ah. But Doris Fletcher is no more. She was consumed by this putrid flesh that now enshrouds her.
You feel anger for what happened to you, but I can help you. I'm a doctor, Miss Fletcher.
Doris Fletcher is no more. All that remains are the dreams of the queen she was, and the queen she'll be.
Alrighty then.
Until then, all shall die, for that was her final wish. You killed my children, my beloved. On guard.
Ow, shit.
I smell your fear. Arise and save your queen, my slaves. Your hand is shaking. Your blood will be mine. Touché.
Oh, what the? Wanna let you bite her?
Behold, Kinslayer, the disgrace of she whose beauty was once renowned. Will she be the queen again once they all share her fate?
Oh shit. This is some Resident Evil shit here. Ow.
Woe unto thee, son of Babylon! Come to me, my servants!
Ow.
On guard! Hear and obey!
Shit. Thought I could dodge in time.
I summon thee, my children of the night.
Oh shit.
Your blood will be mine.
God, there's just poison everywhere.
Arise and save your queen.
Shit. Oh, I'm kind of in trouble here. It's not letting me heal.
You killed my father. Prepare to die.
Thanks for the blood. Ow.
My children, my beloved, die for the love of...
There we go. Got a new weapon.
Wait. I beg you, wait.
What?
I don't want to die.
And I did not come to kill you, Miss Fletcher.
Will you spare me then? Save this cadaverous carcass of mine. Does your heart beat a little faster now? You fancy me then, Doctor?
No, Miss Fletcher. My dead heart will beat for only one.
Ah! Is she pretty? Is she sweet and tender?
To me, yes.
Ah! I hate her already.
I know. And this is partly why you must be destroyed.
But you just said...
That I did not come here to kill you, yes. But I realize now the threat you embody must be stopped.
Will I be remembered? Will you?
You were Doris Fletcher. The greatest actress of her generation. No one can take that from you.
Thank you. And farewell. Ah! Ah!
Seems like a painful way to go out.
Farewell, Doris.
Bravo! So dramatic. I love it.
McCullum!
How strange I seem to find you whenever I'm inquiring about that skull infestation.
I mean you no harm.
I'm not here for you. But once I've put all the pieces of the puzzle
Oh shit.
together, I'm sure we'll have a little chat, you and me.
Stay away from me, McCullum. You and all your war dogs.
That I can't guarantee, Dr. Reed. But I'll let you go. For now.
I should probably leave the theater right now.
So I don't know where that side quest is. This is below here.
It's locked, all right.
Oh, this door's
The
locked
West
before.
End should be safe now. But London is not. It would be wise to benefit from the Ascalon's protection while I continue my research during the Great Hunt.
Yeah, I don't know where that side quest is then, if it's pointing in this area, but it says below.
These people want me dead. I need to leave now.
Like, is it on this level? No, it's below here. Bizarre.
So Doris just needed to be close to her audience to infect them. Contagion through skin.
Very disturbing.
Oops. Yeah, I don't really get this side quest. Feels like it's pointing inside there, but like we explored everywhere in there, right? This was like a sewer entrance somewhere around here. I could always go back inside and see if there's like another downstairs area. All I know is it's apparently below ground floor, so I don't know. Wait, can I open this door now? Oh, that's weird.
I cannot
Oh, we can't
enter.
go back in, so it can't be in there then. It's right here on the map, so I don't really understand. Did I just explore this area for a bit? Could be over here too, like maybe there's a house there. Oh wait, this is Whitechapel. I realized I was so close to this area. Yeah, I didn't realize these two areas are so close to each other. Crazy. Was there any... I doubt there'd be any way from here then. I don't get what that's pointing at. It doesn't make any sense to me. Anything to do here while I'm here? Probably nothing new here, right?
Good evening, Mr. Petrescu.
Oh. Oh yeah, I already did that.
Goodbye, Mr. Petrescu.
No one in this area is sick or nothing? Yeah, we got this guy and this guy that we haven't been able to find in like ages. I'm not sure where they are.
You are blinded by your false faith.
We even used to be neighbours, for Christ's sake.
Do you have anything to sell?
Fancy buck.
Right then.
I guess I could buy some good parts. Or, well, actually, we're supposed to be needing these ones, aren't we? Actually. Yeah. We need purple parts.
Cheap price, good quality.
Wait, who is he again? Oh, yeah.
Mr. Bates.
This idiot.
Goodbye, Mr.
Guy is, kind of racist.
Good evening.
I'd like to...
Oh. Do I have medicine for him, though?
Good evening, Ben.
I'm afraid...
No, I don't.
A gun?
I probably have the supplies to make it, and I probably should rest soon anyway. I have like 6,000 experience. Can't you just teleport to the top of this one? I think it's quicker. Nice. Got all the different medicine things. Need neuralgia. It's enough opium to make that. These ones I have tons of, so I could probably make a few. Oh jeez. Wow, that many rivets from these. I feel bad for buying those ones individually. So how good is this sword, I wonder? New weapon 140? What can I put on this one? Stamina consumption? Wait, how much is it compared to mine? Oh, it's a bit slower, isn't it? Shit. Or wait. Higher attack speed better or low? I'm trying to think now. I would assume... Because isn't the hacksaw slower than some of these other weapons? Or no? I don't remember now. I can always like test it later. Actually upgrade it further, so I really question which one I want to use. Oh, we upgraded shotgun? Yes, sir. Wow, the achievement I just got is called Solid Metal Gear. 10% more damage, or stun. I really need stun on the shotgun though. I mean, it couldn't hurt, I guess. So I don't have enough for that. Can't upgrade that one yet though. I don't really use the two-handeds, but... Oh, it requires the same amount, so I probably shouldn't do that just yet. It's a tiny handle, so might as well. Is there a way I can... Wanted to test the speed. I switch to the saber now. It doesn't feel that much slower. I think I'll keep the hacksaw though. Like the hacksaw, it's been working out for me so far. Okay, what's increasing now? What's the cost to increase my ultimate? 3,000? Doesn't really add that much, to be honest. Wood barrier. Give me an extra hit, more damage. Better recovery. I think I'm probably better off putting stats up for a little bit. Get some health going up. Alright, what couldn't hurt? I haven't been using the guns that much though, to be honest. Okay, nothing really happened here. Can relate the hospital. Oh wow. There is 100% sanitized. That's a first. I don't know who these two are. So he's the pillar. Still have absolutely no idea where this side quest is. Seems to be like a common theme in this game every so often. I would point them out a little better. So should I go looking for that guy real quick? Where did I bump into him? Oh.
Its effectiveness has been proven by many.
Good evening, Benjamin.
I'm afraid...
You don't seem...
Oh...
I can try to help your body heal, sir. But you must stop destroying it.
The war destroyed me, Doctor.
A gun, I'll...
Its effectiveness has been proven by many. Even the flu is no match for the sword. Wanderer cordial.
Let's get back to the West End, I guess. You know, I just noticed the grammar on that side quest doesn't seem right. Learn where is the notebook stolen from Usher Taltree by Pre-1 agents. Like what? What is that grammar? I don't really understand. There's supposed to be something I'm supposed to overhear over here? Like, I don't get it. Like, if I can't go back in here, then that means the quest can't be in there, right? Then why is it pointing me here? There's gotta be a sewer entrance nearby, and I don't know where that would be. Ow. Guess I'm not gonna be doing that side quest for a bit. I don't know.
Women's right to vote is only the first step. Women of all countries.
See what's going on in here. Oh, what's she doing here?
Elizabeth, what are you doing here?
I've been formally asked to witness your triumph, my dear. After all, isn't it the natural role of a woman to support her man in victory?
But it's you who insisted I join the Ascalon.
Please forgive my giddiness. I'm just overcome by the thrill of finally being allowed within these hallowed halls.
You certainly have an inquisitive mind. It's quite something. Elizabeth Ashbury, only you can make me smile in these difficult times.
And the same to you, Jonathan Reed. Now go have your little chat with the chairman. I can see he's practically bursting to hear your report.
Okay. Can I talk to her about the new
We'll
stuff?
talk later, Jonathan.
Nah, I guess not.
I personally went patrolling last night in the West End, and I spotted at least 2 foreign econs. This is an outrage. We shall chase these intruders down.
Hey, what? Am I not supposed to be up here?
Have you heard the rumors of some horned vampire revealing himself and singing obscure songs around the city? What is this new malevolence?
I'm confused here.
Lord Redgrave can play with the brave all he wants, but I won't put a foot outside until the Pre-Wen end their hunt.
He's supposed to be up here or something? Like, I didn't see him. Am I crazy?
Rumors say 2 cases of infection have been reported in Buckingham Palace. Good thing the king...
Don't mind me just looting everything. Oh, he's like over here.
Welcome back to the Ascalon Club, Lancebearer. Please tell us the good news. Have you put an end to the epidemic?
My hypothesis was correct. Doris Fletcher was the source of the contagion in this part of town. She was probably the first to be infected.
And you cleansed her before the hunters, I've been told. Well done, Dr. Reed. You thrust your lance and pierced the very heart of the corruption.
But some questions remain.
The important thing is, we won a major battle for the survival of London. For that, we salute you.
Thank you, my lord.
Now, I have another task for you. One of the utmost importance. Perhaps even more so than the previous.
I'm listening.
It's time for you to perform a most sacred duty for the club. I want you to recruit a new vampire.
Recruit a new vampire? Are you sending me on some sort of diplomatic mission?
Not exactly. I want you to make Aloysius Dawson the Econ he deserves to be.
As you wish, my lord.
Good. Now go.
How would you like me to proceed?
Aloysius is waiting for you at the Dawson estate. Once the deed is done, I'll join you there to celebrate this momentous occasion.
Before I go, I have a few questions.
All right, I'm listening.
Why Aloysius Dawson?
Because he is about to die, and he just may be the most influential man in England. After me, of course.
Did he choose me?
No, I did. My decision is very recent, to say the least, but it is entirely mine.
Does he know I'm coming?
He can't wait to become your progeny, Dr. Reed. Especially now that you have shown how strong your lineage is through your sister.
How would you like me to proceed?
Don't worry. Aloysius has had many years to prepare himself. He has studied our kind for decades.
So shall I just let him drink my blood?
Yes. Aloysius will gratefully sup on your blood. His heart will slow, then stop. But he will rise again as one of us, an immortal.
Is there any danger?
Our blood alters a mortal body so deeply that some don't survive the metamorphosis. They die for good. But Mr. Dawson has been preparing himself for a long time.
I have a bad feeling about this.
Asprey. Wouldn't that be breaking one of your cardinal rules? No women allowed.
Not allowed as members, no. But considering the circumstances, I thought you'd like to have her here to witness your triumph.
So it's a temporary admittance, then?
Something of a bargain, considering the crisis we're currently facing.
Goodbye, Lord Redgrave.
Kind of a bizarre request.
Are you all right, Jonathan?
Lord Redgrave has just ordered me to turn Aloysius Dawson, to make him my progeny.
I see. And how do you feel about this?
I'd like your advice on the matter.
The real question here is, why has his lordship given you this task?
Do you think it's some sort of trap?
Do you really want to know what I think about this?
I do, yes.
To make an immortal of a soulless blackguard like Aloysius Dawson will only lead to a disaster for London. The man is already dead inside.
Should I refuse? Perhaps politely suggest that Lord Redgrave turn the man into a vampire himself.
Don't you dare, my dear. According to what I've recently discovered, his lordship could kill you for even broaching the subject.
Really? Why?
I've recently found proof that the Earl of Bristol is of lesser lineage and only capable of creating skulls.
Please tell me more about your recent investigation.
As long as you lower your voice.
What would you have me do about Dawson?
The man is dangerous. Did you know he plans to build a wall to separate the healthy rich from the sickly poor? Do not make him your progeny.
What would you do?
The man's dying already. Let the reaper harvest the rotten fruit that is his soul.
Are you sure your information about Redgrave is correct? He says he's the progeny of the great knight William Marshall, who lived some 9 centuries ago.
That's a lie. Lord Redgrave is unable to create anything but skulls, if the poor souls survive at all.
How can you be sure the information was correct?
I made the acquaintance of a most interesting informer while investigating your maker, from whom I learned the truth about Lord Redgrave.
Why so vindictive? You suddenly sound like you're angry.
Forgive me, Jonathan. I hate myself for it, but I feel such pride in my discovery. I'm afraid I just can't help it.
Which is?
He did serve William Marshall. And yes, the blood he covets as a token does truly belong to that legendary knight. But he was never his progeny. His lineage is not so noble.
What would happen if I made Dawson an Ekon like myself?
You would add a powerful immortal into a suffering world. An immortal who already craves authority.
Maybe I could teach him control, like you taught me. Lead him down the right path.
Mr. Dawson spent his life searching for a way to cheat death. I'm sure he has spent decades dreaming of how he'd spend eternity as a tyrant.
Goodbye for now, Elizabeth.
Goodbye, my dear. Please, be careful.
Well, this is gonna get dangerous. Wonder how this is gonna go.
It looks like vampires have to obey Mendel's laws when producing progeny. Powers pass from one generation to another. That's why Dawson wants me to sire him.
To vote is only the first step.
Where is the place I'm supposed to be going? Oh, it's just over here. Oh, the temple church is that area. Okay, before I continue, I'm going to take a small break to go to the washroom. Oops. I like that I'm trying to click on OBS so I can bring this up. And I was just clicking on the game. Anyways, BRB. Alright, I'm back.
It's always been your house, Dad.
So I kind of have a feeling that we're getting close to the end of the game. I kind of want to get some of these side quests done. You know, I completely forgot about that one. I don't know if I should look up some of these or just kind of accept that we're not going to get it. Oops. I want to finish this one.
Not mine.
Go all the way back to the hospital. It wouldn't be that hard to get there. I'm sure there's going to be a one-way door over here that's opened on this side. Morning, Leaffoot. Oh, right. Wait, what is it? Adding them? I thought we already knew that, like, it's from talking to him. I haven't seen this guy in a while. What? The voting screen for trying to talk to someone?
We meet again, Mr.
That's strange. That's the first time that's happened.
Peaceful situation.
Dr. Reed, still visiting London by night?
We must both be nocturnal animals, you and I. After your captivity, I thought you'd be more cautious.
Breathing the cold night air helps calm my mind, sir. I've had the most frightening nightmares since I escaped that filthy jail.
How is the situation in the West End?
I've heard rumors about armed men patrolling and fighting infected citizens in these very streets. I was lucky they didn't shoot me when I was abducted.
May I ask you what you do for a living, Mr. Kimura?
I was a landlord. A wealthy one. And not a very kind one, I realized recently.
Why this sudden epiphany? Is it because of your near-death experience?
I was already feeling nostalgic about Weymouth, my hometown. With recent events, I'm thinking about going back there.
What can you tell me about your abduction?
If you really want to know, I was locked in that building for 3 or 4 days. My jailer was insane, mumbling about sacrifice and voices.
And why didn't he sacrifice you?
That was the weirdest part. He claimed to spill blood was not enough. It had to be done when some stars were aligned.
Which stars?
That's the whole point. He wanted me to talk to him about some Red Queen configuration or constellation. I've never heard of such an astronomical term.
What did he say about voices?
He constantly whined about the voice of his master, ordering him to do terrible things. He wanted to silence the voice by offering blood. My blood.
Why are you so nostalgic for your hometown, Tadao?
I was focused so much on making money, I almost forgot that my relatives and friends are threatened by this epidemic.
Have you heard anything from your family?
I was not only a bad landlord, I was also a bad husband. I've not seen my wife and son for years. Busy, busy, busy.
At least now you're ready to go back and see them. But don't be surprised if your son bears a grudge, sir.
You make it sound like you suffered from an absent father yourself, Dr. Reed. Well, I'll keep your warning in mind.
Have you no friends at all?
Over the years, I'm afraid my greed turned me into my friend's adversary, while I became friends with my professional rivals.
Those you grew up with didn't share your views on money and success.
Would you believe I was once a member of poetry circles and an astronomy club? We were young, such joyful dreamers then. But I stopped laughing long ago.
Oh, oops.
Can you change? And is it what you really want? If so, it must come from within, not without.
I've seen what an altruistic gesture can do. Nothing forced you to save me, Dr. Reed, but you did. I will follow your example in these matters from now on.
Nice.
There is no need to thank me. Rescuing a London citizen should not be out of the ordinary, though I'm afraid it may appear so in these difficult times.
You did not only rescue me, you fought for me. You put your life in danger to save me. That's quite extraordinary.
How will you cope if you're attacked again?
I don't know. I've heard about these men and women who patrol the West End every night, chasing criminals like my abductor. Maybe I should join them.
Goodbye, Mr. Kimura. Take care.
I almost forgot what it feels like to live an ordinary life.
best be moving on.
Damn, I just one-shot him. Damn. I didn't realize the level made that much of a difference. That was crazy. Who's this guy? Yeah, there was enemies because, oh, this guy's down there, but I wonder if it's because of the district status. Hmm. Not sure who to attack here. Ow. That works. Oh, I just realized I'm gonna have to go exploring this place, looking for that thing anyway. Could really be anywhere with that giant circle. Hmm. A reason for that area? Technically, even the morgue is part of that circle. That's gonna be a pain in the ass. Looks like I've been back here in like forever. One seems to be sick. So where could a letter from his father be in here? I think it could be anywhere.
Always knew the words to calm the children down. As for me.
Honestly, I have no idea where it could be.
It's locked.
They wouldn't put it in one of these locked areas, would they? I'm pretty sure all the people have the keys for them, right? So I guess we can talk to him while we're here. Rare species of vampires? Hmm. Hmm. Yeah, there's a bunch of stuff I missed in
What
here.
news, Jonathan? I've heard you've now joined the vampire elite of London.
Did Elizabeth tell you?
So it's Elizabeth now. My.
Wowie.
Things are moving quickly. I turn my back for a moment and away you go.
Have you seen Lady Ashbury recently?
Yes, she popped in yesterday. Told me about your new friends in the West End.
Just a courtesy visit, then?
Yes. And no. She was en route to the docks, I think. Following a lead concerning your maker.
How's the situation at the Pembroke?
We're still holding out. Question is, for how long? What we really need is hope, Jonathan. Hope for a better tomorrow.
I may have found the source of the contagion. Doris Fletcher, the actress. Thankfully, in the end, she was destroyed by fire.
Really? Oh, please, do tell me more.
Doris was a heavily mutated skull. Almost a new breed entirely. It's as if the disease had completely altered her
Hey,
mind
Matt,
and
how's it
body.
going?
Highly contagious.
As if
Yeah,
the
what's
disease
happened?
had taken control of her will?
Yes. Once a beautiful and brilliant woman, she became motivated by hate alone.
Oh, she was a beauty. I met her when she visited the hospital to cheer up the sick. Too bad the fire destroyed her. But it was probably for the best.
Have you heard of similar cases?
No, I don't think so. Except, perhaps, it reminds me of an old report from the Brotherhood. Well, more an article, really.
What was it about?
The author, a friar, referred to a rare form of contagion in a skull he observed during the Black Death. The carrier was always female. They called them
Oh yeah, that's what that one note was about.
I'll come back later. Thank you, Edgar.
Always a pleasure to see you, my friend.
Wait, where was that note that I was about to pick up? Hmm. I mean, I guess if I wanted to know more about these characters, I'd learned a bunch, but it's not really important since I'm not planning on eating any of these people. I always talk to Strickland about that one thing, though. Where am I supposed to find this note from my father in here? I wish there was more of a hint than just a giant circle around the hospital.
It's locked, all right. It's locked.
What if it's in one of those areas?
It's locked, all right.
I've been back here in ages. Weird being back here.
The flower's dying. It needs water.
Yeah, I'm a little confused. I was looking at achievements the one day, and apparently there is a way to water that plant. I just don't know how. Who's talking right now?
You always knew on the children, Helen. As for me.
Good evening, Mr.
Good evening, Doc.
I can't talk to him about it?
Goodbye for now, Mr. Fit.
You always knew.
Where is Strickland? Wait. What am I overhearing here? Did I just miss out on something because of that?
This hospital seems to be falling apart.
Uh-oh.
But in the circumstances...
That's the eavesdropping icon that appeared there.
I will not
I
let
didn't actually hear the conversation. I just heard it when I was upstairs.
Good evening, Doctor. How is my son doing?
I didn't get a new hint.
Goodbye, Mrs. God.
Whoops.
Goodbye, Miss. Good evening.
I'm okay.
I have to go now.
I'm all right. Don't waste your time with me.
Wait, there's another one out there. This is bizarre.
You don't mind if I search your pockets?
Oh shit.
Do you, sir? You won't need any of these anyway. I'm not stealing from you, mister. I'm only redistributing your belongings to people who need them.
This guy seems so nice when I talk to him. What the hell?
You see, no one has claimed your body, sir. So it would be such a shame to bury you with your valuables. I will not forget you, sir. And I thank you for your generous donation.
Man, I should be walking around in this vision more often. Probably been missing out on this stuff like since the beginning of the game. Obviously we gotta go confront him, right?
Good evening, Dr. Reed.
Ask him about this
Tell
first.
me the truth about your appointment as a medic during the war, Rakesh.
The regiment administration appointed me by mistake. I had to learn the job on the spot, sir. Very hard, sir, but I rose to the challenge.
Do you realize how many soldiers died because of that decision? You should have refused.
Yes, sir. I swear I did, sir. But no one listened. When the first wounded arrived, I had to do what I could.
It is an unbelievable story, Mr. Chidana.
It was a time beyond belief, Dr. Reed. But I'm happy not to deal with the wounded. I prefer caring for the dead now.
You can't impersonate a doctor. You can't improvise a medical education. People could die at your hands.
You're absolutely right, sir. But as a field surgeon, it was more like being a butcher.
Do you believe you have really helped these people?
My ratings were within the averages of the regiment. I saved lives, Dr. Reed. Does that not say enough about triage and war surgery?
How dare you steal from the dead, Rakesh? Is that what your pawnbrokers is really about?
These people are dead, sir. What they possessed could be useful for the living.
Please.
And I'm sure they would agree if they could speak.
Whatever your motives, you're making money by stealing from the dead. Dr. Swansea should be informed.
No offense, sir, but Dr. Swansea is one of my customers.
Wait, what?
As I told you, I like to help people. And everybody needs help from time to time.
Please show me what you have.
Of course.
Ooh, you could buy white phosphorus from him. I need like a bunch of that though for something. Buy both of these. They're really cheap. Also needed more opium. And he's worth 5,000 experience, but I don't think it's worth killing him just because he steals. But can I tell Swansea? I still don't know where this note is. It's gonna bug me.
Yes?
No, I can't tell him.
I'll come back.
Always a pleasure.
Ellie. Wait, something's going on down there. All of a sudden, everybody wants to do incriminating things right now. Where was he? Oh shit, he's over there. Way over there. God damn it. Where's the spot that I need to stand? Oh, I guess I just have to follow him. What is Tippett's gonna be doing? Doesn't normally go upstairs, he stays downstairs. Oh wait, the spot's right there. Shit, how do I get out there? From here. Oh, god damn it. There's no easy way out there, is there? I guess I'm supposed to be peering through the window. Oh, that was that one window that I was at before. And I said, what is this window for? Oh, there's no way I'm gonna get this in time. There's probably a better route I could have taken. Wait. Not here? Damn it. I think I messed that up. Yeah, now I'm behind the hospital now. Not where I want to be. Where was that area? It should be like in there, but you can't get in there. Oh, there's another thing going on. Jeez. This game really wants me to spy on people right now. Where do I stand for this one? So far away. Wonder if it'll stay there as long as I keep this up or something. Are you kidding me?
How can I be sure I'll not find your unconscious body in the house again?
I promise you, you'll not find my unconscious body.
For God's sake, how can you say
Did he try to kill himself?
How can you refuse to listen? I tried to warn you for so long.
No, I won't let my only son die. You promised me you'll stay alive.
Your son lied to you, like the whole world lies to us.
Hmm. Wonder if I can get him some help.
One of the most brilliant minds in London at Pembroke.
Good evening, Mr. Goswick. How are you?
I'm okay.
Admit it, Mortimer. Your mother had you hospitalized here because you tried to kill yourself.
Yes, it's true.
All right then.
This is the first time we've really shared information about your case. Shall we call this progress?
Call it what you want, Dr. Reed.
You can trust me. I won't report you to the authorities. My one and only concern is your health.
I guess I should thank you then.
Can I help you in any way, Mr. Goswick?
I wrote a letter for my mother. She was supposed to read it after my death. But I suppose she doesn't have to read it now.
I see. And is this letter still near the place where you tried to take your own life?
Yes. And I don't want anyone reading my last words. I mean, I'm still here. If you bring me back that letter, then perhaps we'll talk.
New side quest.
I have to go now, sir. But don't hesitate to contact me if you need any help.
I'm all right. Don't waste your time with me.
Good evening, Doctor. How is my son doing?
Your son wished to die, Beatrice. Why did you hide such crucial information?
Are you not aware suicide is a crime? Mortimer could be thrown in jail. I can't let that happen.
Kind of a crazy
I
one.
understand you fear the legal consequences, Mrs. Goswick. But don't you realize your silence significantly affects your son's case?
All my son needs is help and comprehension, not judgment and punishment for what he may or may not have done.
Goodbye, Mrs. Goswick.
I'm all right. Don't waste your time with me.
Okay, what was I doing? Oh yeah, looking for this letter. Gotta be somewhere in here. What was that scream?
Good evening, Dr. Strickland.
And good evening to you, Dr. Reed. Can I be of any help?
Tell me, Thoreau, what's the real cause of your dislike for Dr. Ackroyd?
He refuses to admit that your blood transfusion technique is the only way to save Mr. Fiddick. I'm convinced we must use it.
What Dr. Ackroyd really said is that you lack the skill to perform this operation efficiently. Is there anything you have to say about this?
It's a false conceit. Dr. Ackroyd secretly envies your reputation. His jealousy blinds him. I'm not the real target here.
Goodbye, Dr. Strickland.
Seriously, what is that yelling? Also, is the other doctor still up there?
I'm willing to give you the benefit of the doubt.
I'm quite...
Thank you for your...
Yeah, I have this weird feeling. I don't think I'm gonna find that letter unless I look it up. Because, like, this hospital's way too big. I tried searching everywhere. I'm just not finding it. Entirely possible it could be behind a locked door as well. There are a few of them.
It's locked.
Where did Tippets go? It was by a window, right? Hmm. Don't know exactly what window that would be when you can look through. Oh, maybe it'd be here. But he's not there anymore. I'm sure this is where I'm supposed to watch him. I can always try getting him to do it again. If we can find him. You gotta remember it's through this door. Where is he? Hmm. I haven't seen Tippett since that moment when he went up there. Ah, found the third letter. Nice. We finally move on with this side quest. Oh, so his father was sick when he left? Hmm.
Southwark. My departure for France as a promising student. My return as a brilliant surgeon, about to be killed. Transformed.
I swear these things are refreshing as I'm going to them. There's no way I'm opening this many new boxes. Yeah, I don't know where Tippett's went. We can't walk in on whatever he was gonna do. I think he's going to this door here, which is where that window is. And that should just be out there.
I cannot enter.
The door's locked. I think we're gonna watch him do something in there. Where the hell is he? I guess I haven't been out the front door in a while. Hmm. Oh, there he is. I wonder if I follow him around if it would, like, compel him to do that. Or is he just gonna wander around? If I talk to him.
Good evening,
Dr. Reed.
Goodbye, Doctor.
Reason to be proud.
We're young again. Just a dozen years or so.
I don't know how often he would do something like that. Right now he's just gonna hang out here, isn't he? What if I keep talking to him and interrupting everything he does?
Good evening, Dr. Tippett.
Dr. Reed.
Goodbye.
Huh, because he was doing that and now he's walking. Is it possible? Wait a minute, he's doing the glowy thing again. How do I get it to... Or is he just gonna go do it now? Going upstairs, yeah. Okay, so I'm just gonna preempt him and go to the... Oh, wait. Wasn't that in here? Or no, it's one more over. So what are you up to? The hell? Taking drugs?
Damn it! Why is this so difficult every time?
Thing is blood?
That is better. That is better. I will make it through one more night.
That doesn't sound good. The drug addict. Time to give him an intervention. In which, like usual, he's probably just gonna yell at me and then not do anything about it.
Good evening, Dr. Tippett.
Dr. Reed, any good news to share?
Nope, only bad news.
I know you're taking drugs, Corcoran. Why take such a risk?
I need it to endure the long shifts. We have no idea how long the epidemic will last. We can't let it win.
For God's sake, what are you thinking? How can you be so irresponsible?
Irresponsible? I am devoted to my work. I am doing this for all the patients who need our help. I cannot abandon them.
Really? That's it? God.
Goodbye, Dr. Tippett.
All these doctors are terrible in this hospital. Oh, yeah, I didn't check up. So am I actually... Oh no, never mind. The side quest is going to be down in the bottom area, right? I just remembered now. And your father's safe. Gonna be all the way down here. Wait, what? Am I not following it? Oh, never mind. There it is. What am I? God, we have to go all the way down there. It's gonna be a pain in the ass. I could always try taking the sewers. I don't know if I opened up the sewers down here that much, though. I think I'll just take the regular route. There'll probably be a bunch of low-level enemies that are out here. Guess let's walk down. Actually, probably is quicker to go down this way, though. They're not that low level. How come you two aren't fighting? I think they're fighting someone else over there.
Step, this one's mine! I hate leeches! Die, Bernie!
Ow. The heck was that? Was that an arrow someone shot at me? Oh, these guys are tougher.
It's a leech! Kill it! Be strong, brother!
Oh, hopefully this is unlocked. Yeah, it is. Oh, we're here. Is anyone sick down here?
This guard of something, sweetie. My guess is they're recruiting for some vengeance.
Can't, like, eavesdrop on that? I guess I don't care. No one's sick around here? Seymour Fishburne. I don't remember this guy. Who's this again?
Good evening, Mr. Fishburne.
Yeah.
Aren't you worried about the conditions here in London?
I've heard armed men have started patrolling the city, even killing the sick to stop the epidemic.
I think I have talked to
Starting
him.
to like this city again.
Jeez. Pretty much know nothing
Goodbye,
about this guy. Kind of bizarre. Oh shit, how do you get across here again? Oh yeah, you have to go through the bridge, don't you?
Maggots and liars.
Wait, have I been through here? I guess I have. The side quest is just on the other side of the bridge. Yeah, I have a strange feeling getting closer to the end of the game, so that's why I wanted to do this long quest that I feel like is important to the story about my character's father. I'm not sure about the other side quests that I just haven't, like, had any hints towards. There's that one guy who wants the Braille notes. I don't know where I'm supposed to find those. And there's that bracelet that went missing, and it points to a giant area. It gives you no hint on where to find it. Wait, I forgot to check where that guy's suicide note was. I'll do that on the way back, I guess. I'm sure it's not too far away from the hospital. Wait, what? Who spotted me?
Watch it! It's a killer!
No, could you not do that? Assume it's probably gonna be in here somewhere. Maybe. Oh, it's this. No, never mind. That's just. Oh, that is a. Actually, that was just a watch? What? That's all the reward was? Seriously? Did it not pick up a note or something? Yeah, that was the last one I picked up. All we got was a watch from it. After all that. Wow, that's kind of a dick move by them. I thought for sure that side quest would do something. Where's this place? Oh, yeah, it's just near the hospital. Could have got that on the way here. Wait, did I put a custom marker up there? That was probably when I went AFK for a bit. Got to get rid of that. Came all this way just to get a watch. We're just gonna immediately scrap for materials, I guess, at some point. This music's so spooky. I don't know if that's even really that much faster. Is it quicker going this way? Maybe. Save the old man by defeating the Skulls. What? There's an old man back there? Ow.
Come on, and I will show you how a wet boot does business.
Are you all right, sir? What are you doing in a place like this?
I'm not sure that's any of your business.
I hope you realize that staying here will put your life at great risk.
Pah! I'm not afraid of these guards of Priwen, or whatever these thugs call themselves. I can still kick some respect into those youngsters.
I wasn't specifically referring to them, but are you really after these men? Why?
They took my boy! I've had no news since he joined that crazy gang. So I decided to come and find him myself, to get some answers.
I see. But as I said, your life is at risk if you stay here. And I'm not referring to the gangs either. You should leave, sir.
Well, this part of town used to be nicer, let's say. Perhaps you're right.
Why does he look like he's drunk or something?
This is the best way to save Andrew.
Is there something in this place leading to him, or what? Oh no.
There is a name engraved under the blood on the back
Oh, that's Enid's son.
of the case. Jack Gillingham. Perhaps Enid's son.
Oh no. Is there a quest for that, or do I just have to go back to her? I don't remember where she is, to be honest. Should be in the docks, right? Hmm.
Are you sure you'll be able...
Young man,
Okay then.
what the idiot had to say first.
Curious, can I ask him about that guy's son?
You
Are you worried about the conditions in London?
I've heard rumours about some sort of militia patrolling, killing the sick. The wet boot boys are overrun.
Goodbye.
Let's go find Enid. She's somewhere in here, right? Just don't remember where.
It's locked.
A locked house? Wonder if there's a way in there. Curious. I guess not. Wonder why there'd be a locked door like that. Who's this guy again?
Evening, Rufus.
Evening, Mr. Reed.
Are you worried about the
I
sanitary
really remember
situation?
this guy.
I never really felt safe in this town anyway. Now's the first time that everyone seems to feel the same way as me.
Is anything worrying you right now?
Gunshots? I hear them every night. Who's firing? Who are they shooting at? That's what's scary.
So long.
Yeah, I don't remember where Enid is. I know she's in one of the houses. The wife and me don't remember where. Could be over here on the other. I forgot there's two dock areas. Go check, I guess. I feel like I'm getting sidetracked by all these side quests. Oh well. We did a bunch of the story today too. Oh, there's a Volcoid here. Instead of the usual werewolf. Probably take him, but I'm just gonna walk around him. Okay, thanks for stopping by, Mav.
Burn it, boys! I shall fear no. I'll kill it! Take his head!
Ow. Gotta start using up all my stamina against these guys. Actually, wait, yeah, after this place went down, nobody's over here anymore, are they? Honestly, I don't remember where some of the people from here went. Oh, there are people here. Martin Nightingale.
I hope they'll all return
Haven't
to
seen
the
him in a while.
shadows once the epidemic has passed.
Good evening, Mr.
Doctor!
Have you heard any...
I cannot say I've heard anything particularly interesting, but I was too busy hunting evil to pay attention.
Goodbye.
Wait.
I hope they'll all return to the shadows once the epidemic has passed.
I'll find you something.
Good evening.
There's no need...
I found this watch. It belonged to Miss Gillingham, but I thought you might find it useful.
That makes sense. She would have forgotten about the watch by the next day.
If you say so.
Take this for your trouble, Dr. Reed. I will not forget your gesture, I swear.
I don't remember where I got that from.
Are you feeling worried about the sanitary situation in London?
This city is falling apart. The disease kills so many people. No one cares about anything or anyone anymore but themselves.
Show me what you have.
Oh, right. Oh, I should have brought that back to her. I didn't realize it was an option. Oops. Oh well. Should read more often.
Good evening, Mr. Grader.
Are you sure nobody followed you here, Dr. Reed?
Are you worried about the sanitary situation in London?
Not really. I've spent so many days hiding to escape retaliation from the wet boot boys. Now that there's so much chaos, they might forget about me.
Do you need help, Mr. Grader?
Death by this...
Well, I have...
You ever...
Goodbye.
Yeah, she's right here too. That's irritating.
Good evening, Miss Gillingham. May I come in?
Of course, of course.
I would have definitely given it to her instead. If I knew there was a choice like that.
So, Dr.
I guess she wouldn't know anyway.
Enid, have you really no idea what happened to your son? No idea at all.
I've not seen Jack for so long. I lose track of time. Has something bad happened to him?
Jack is dead, Miss Gillingham.
Of course he's not. I've seen him. Tonight, in fact.
What?
Ever the Joker, Dr. Tippets.
Yeah, see, it wouldn't have helped anyway, I guess.
Are you worried?
Too much noise. Too much shouting. It keeps me up. Is it really gunfire I'm hearing?
Do you require...
I'm glad.
I'll...
Thank...
Goodbye, Miss Jill.
Okay, where do I want to go next? Right, the other side quest. There's this one, or not that one, necklace. Like, where does that... It says it's over there. It says it's below here. Maybe I should give it another go on trying to find that one. I don't know if there's sewers on that side or what. Oh no, it actually is on this level, isn't it?
I hope they'll all return to the shadows.
Wait, didn't I come from up here? Like, can't teleport? Okay, now it's saying it's below me. There are sewers here, I should probably try to find them.
It's locked, all right.
Where's that door go?
I think I'm losing my mind. I should just run as far away from this place as I can.
I should have offered a drink to the boy. Be he cursed or not, he's just another lost orphan.
I wonder if there's some sort of eavesdropping thing there. See, I can't think of an area where I could go down. As far as I can see, there's no sewer area. This is out of the range, but what's in here? Cover letter. Hmm. I had to find a job so he could quit. Guess I can go talk to him about that. Curious what's over here? Absolutely nothing.
You again. What do you want?
I know you're looking for an honest job, Booth. You're tired of this criminal life, aren't you?
It's just an idea. Edwina loves to run things so much. You can never really leave the gang. Wet boys for life, you know.
Goodbye.
Dog's fault, they say. Then the gangs, the epidemic. Everyone's throwing the blame.
I have absolutely no idea where this necklace thing could be. Wait a minute. Oh, we're lower now. What is this?
This is a slaughterhouse.
Okay.
From Seymour to my beloved mother Stella. Fishburne, that sneaky bastard.
Yeah, I think I'm gonna give it to his mother. Or can you like confront him about it or something? Where is she again? Yes, it's right here.
Good evening, Mrs. Fishburne. May I...
Of course. I'm not sure the epidemic is what worries people. What can I do?
I believe you may find this necklace of interest.
What is it? I don't understand.
It's a gift your son was hoping to give you. But I'm afraid it links him to the nearby murders.
You mean this belongs to one of his victims? Jesus. I knew this day would come.
What?
Please, Dr. Reed, accept this for your trouble and leave me be.
This day? You mean you already knew? Are you buying my silence? I will not be an accomplice in this.
No. My son's crimes distress me more than you can imagine. But I'm his mother. I love him, I do.
Your son's gone way beyond simply bullying people. He has a taste for blood, and you know it, don't you, Stella?
One night, he told me straight up, in his own words. It was several days after one of his episodes.
Sorry, I'm just checking something because, oh, whoops. That's not what I wanted to do. Oh my god. I hit the wrong button. But I had an ant on my foot and I was checking to see if there was like ants around or something. Obviously you're a Weiser. Well, that could have been bad. I wanted to talk more about that.
What can I do for you?
Your son...
Or night.
Why did he confess? Did you suspect something?
No. I guess he wanted his old mum to help him fight his, demons.
Did Seymour tell you everything that night?
More than I could stand. The words he used to describe his hate, his rage, how he feels when he's done it.
Stella, I know you are ashamed of your son's crimes. So why do you protect Seymour?
I can't report my own son.
Yes, you
I?
can.
Not a burden I could bear.
Burden? How do you mean?
They'd hang him for sure. I won't send my only son to his death.
The situation will only get worse. Someone has to stop Seymour.
If someone ever found the courage to speak to the police, I will take my share.
Tell me about these demons Seymour needs your help to fight.
Seymour used to be such a happy child, and he is still a helping son most of the time. But when he gets angry, he can hardly contain his rage.
All men and women are born innocent, Mrs. Fishburne. But there can be a monster within any of us.
Do you think he can be cured, Doctor? Do you think something can extinguish this rage inside my Seymour?
There is no cure for murder, Mrs. Fishburne. Only justice.
There ain't no hope then. Somehow, somewhere, my son has turned into a monster, and nothing will bring him back.
Goodbye, Miss...
It's locked. The epidemic is what worries people most these days.
Can we confront him about it? This is gonna be bad.
Good evening, Mr. Fishburne.
Yeah.
Tell me about your victims, Seymour. Who were they? Why them? Was there a link?
Why should there be? They just kept getting on my nerves at the worst times, that's all.
How many? How many victims?
It's not like I keep records. It happens when it happens.
You feel nothing, do you? No empathy for your victims at all?
You seem pretty calm yourself, don't you?
We're not talking about me.
That right? Well, our calm's the only thing we have in common then.
Did you take pleasure in killing them, Seymour? All those people, all those lives extinguished.
I take no pleasure from it. Just gives me peace. Stills the anger. For a time.
This rage you feel, have you ever been able to control it? Resist it?
I tried. For my mum, I tried for her. Telling the truth made me feel better. For a while.
Don't you think you should seek help? Talk to someone you trust, someone who cares about you.
No. And don't dare speak about me to your colleagues either. Keep your mouth shut tight. Especially about my mum.
Why is your mother protecting you, Seymour?
I'm her son. She's the only one who knows me. Sometimes I think she knows me better than I know myself.
I understand you love her, but can't you see the awful situation you've put her in?
Do you think my mum would have a better life if I were dead? She seems so sad to know me sometimes.
Jeez. I mean, he did kill people.
Death is an appropriate punishment for your crimes, Seymour Fishburne. Cherish every day that you spend as a free man.
It might be my mum's wish that I end up swinging from a hangman's noose, but she wouldn't want to be the one who ties a knot round my neck.
Well, I mean, experience is experience, right? Guy is a murderer. Not gonna let someone else die to him. Been a while since we did this anyway. I feel like it's gonna have bad consequences for his mother, but...
You tricked me good, Doctor. Tell me, who will take the blame for your murders now that I'm dead? Wait, what's the weapon that I got? Probably better than that bludgeon, anyway. I'm curious what happens if I talk to his mother now.
Good evening, Mrs.
Of course. Please don't stay too long, sir. What can I do for you, Dr. Reed?
Aren't you worried?
Hey.
Goodbye, Miss Fishburne. It's locked, all right.
Yeah, I feel it's gonna be bad for her.
I remember the last time I had a good sleep.
Oh well. I'm headed up that way. Yeah, I'm not gonna feel bad for killing a murderer. I wish there was a quicker way to get around. Doing some of these side quests takes a while. I'm not sure what to do about that one that I couldn't find anything. The one that's in the West End.
See them fancy clothes? This one's a top!
Jeez. Giant fight going on here.
He's dead!
Hmm. Wait, his house is a safe house? How bizarre.
In this letter, Mortimer Goswick does nothing to hide his desire to die. I could give it to his mother, but doing so would betray his trust.
I don't have enough for either of those. One day. I guess I could rest home here and see what the reaction is to killing the one guy.
It's locked.
Yo, it's about time I upgraded this again. A lot of points though. Still haven't found him in a million years to cure him. There's a bunch of people down there now that are sick and just in critical. There he is, stable now. Oops.
I have this thirst for blood.
What's going on over there? I guess we're going this way too. So I guess I'll give him the note. Seems like the right thing to do. And you think by now I'd know the layout of this hospital? No. Why am I so bad at finding this room?
How long must I wait, damn it? Blaming me will not further your agenda, sir.
Good evening, Mr. Goswick. How are you?
I'm okay.
I have retrieved your letter, Mr. Goswick. I can assure you that nobody read it but me.
Thank you. This is for you, then. For your help. And for your silence.
I think you should talk to your mother. It would be good for both of you.
Thank you, Dr. Reed. I'll think about it. Now please, let me be.
I've read your letter, Mortimer. You wrote about an unbearable feeling of despair while the world crumbles around you. Tell me more about it.
There's nothing more to say, really. It's hurtful, it's unbearable, and I don't ask anyone to understand what I feel.
Despair is a deadly poison I've tasted myself, sir. We're only tempted to drink it because we're terrified by the uncertainty of the next minute.
I know that perfectly, Doctor. For I waited for so long, hoping that the next minute would be less unbearable.
I have to go now, sir.
Good evening, sir. Doctor.
Good evening, Doctor.
Oh, jeez. Actually bring it up to her.
Mortimer is extremely vague as to his motivations for committing suicide. Tell me more about what you know.
As you say, Mortimer had no reason to die. All he said to me was that he wanted to make the world a better place, but couldn't.
Why did your son feel so useless when facing the world?
I think it was more that he could only see the melancholy facets of life. He couldn't help but dwell on such things.
What do you think he meant by making the world a better place?
Mortimer has always been a sensitive soul. He wouldn't talk to anyone for months after his father passed. It's like he carries everyone's sadness with him.
I have read your son's suicide note. It was not an impulsive gesture, nor was it his first attempt.
He threatened to kill himself a few times before. But I never thought he would dare to punish me this much.
Punish you? Why?
I've known for a long time he was not happy with his life. But I always hoped he cared enough to avoid making me suffer like this.
Do you realize your son could try to kill himself again? He might succeed next time.
I think about it every minute. But I won't stop fighting for my son's future. That's how much I love him.
In denial.
Your empathy is remarkable, but I fear that your son's decision to end his life has already been made.
How dare you talk to a mother like that?
Probably shouldn't have
Talk
said
to
that.
me like that.
I'm only trying to be honest, Mrs. Goswick. As painful as this fatal end may be for you, you have to accept this is a possibility.
No, I'll never accept it.
Maybe I should have sent
My
you
son was
some
to
denial.
die under your care. Well, you have no idea what I'm capable of, Dr. Reed.
Ooh. Hmm. Oh,
Goodbye,
messed that
Mrs.
up.
Goswick.
Oh well. Wait, how does if I talk to him again? Maybe it.
Good evening.
I'm okay.
I have to.
Oh well.
Doctor.
Where does this one tell me to go? Does it tell me to go anywhere? Oh, it just points at him. It's kind of annoying. there a way to tell if I have any of those notes anymore? Any other ones? Oh god. It would probably say Braille, right? I thought I remember seeing one of them. So I take it I don't have any other ones? I don't know. So I don't understand about this quest either. Points in an area I've been to. So I could try again, but like, I don't know. He didn't listen to you?
He's dead! You're mine! Over there!
Once I'm actually gonna fight this guy. Oh, can't open this way? Still never found a way into whatever this is.
I cannot enter.
And it's near that... near this area. I wonder if it could be something like that. Because that looks like an exit of something. Maybe like sewers? The area I'm looking for is very low, apparently. Wait, why isn't it telling me the... Where does it say taking it to their headquarters. Still can't get in there. I guess it's not in there, like... I just don't understand where it would be then. Pointing here.
Murderous bastard!
I really don't get it. And that's just something that's off the map here, like... There's that gate here that I don't have open.
Steady, boys! We've got one of them here!
Mine! I'll take it! Shit, that's...
Maybe there's just like a house or something here I can go into? No, I don't see anything. That gate that I saw. I don't know. Guess I can look it up because I just feel like I'm spinning my wheels here. Yeah, let's see what we got. Where do you start this? Wait, what? Round chamber. Huh. What? They're acting as if you can go back into the place, but I can't. So it's saying that I just get a key from the guards that are outside the place. Oh, that's the wrong way. But I picked up what they had, so I don't really understand.
It's locked.
Oh, so there's a front door here.
He's mine! I'll take it!
Wait, I wonder if does it mean these guys? Hmm. Just said the pre-run guys would have a key.
I'll kill it!
I assumed it would be talking about this area. Maybe not, like... I don't understand.
Best be on your way home. Over there! There's one of them vermins!
It's locked, all right.
How do you get in there? See, I have no idea what area this is talking about then. Towards the, this says towards the underground chamber the way you came in. What does that mean? What underground chamber? I'm so lost. I'm gonna try finding a different guide thinking about it. I don't understand what this is talking about. I feel like there's another quest that brings you here or something. Because I feel like I read a spoiler by accident. I'm just curious. Yeah, none of these quests are named what it said. I guess I'll do that later. I accidentally just read something there that I'm like, wait, what? That hasn't happened yet. Why would they give me that quest then? I don't like it when games give you quests and they're like, oh, don't do it right now. Unless you physically tell me not to do it right now, don't give me the quest. Like, kinda simple, right? Oops. Apparently I dropped some frames at some point. I don't know when.
Kill you!
I guess I'll do some more of the main quest for a bit. Wait, I just thought about something. After I did that one quest, I wonder if I could talk to either of these two about it.
If you wish to stay tonight, your room is ready, Mr. Jonathan. Yes, Mr. Jonathan?
What can you tell me about Aloysius Dawson?
Not much, sir. Mr. Dawson's house used to be a good house, with many servants. I heard he fired them all recently.
Goodbye.
Of course.
Hello again, Mother.
Jonathan.
Goodbye, Mother.
Goodbye, sir.
Thought I'd be able to mention the notes or something. Oh, time to get moving.
See them fancy clothes? This one's a top!
Oops. Oh, can't shoot it through the walls. Doesn't look like he's gonna come down either. Huh.
It's locked.
Bizarre. So I guess I would have had to go through that sewer thing to get here before. That's how we got here the first time and unlocked that door. We were still here. And this guy.
Doctor?
What are you investigating?
Well, why do I still have the...
I don't think so.
Oh,
you had
whoops.
better interview Miss Teasdale and Mr. Kimura.
Yeah, so I did complete it when I did that.
Was to lead them safely home.
I remember last time he was like talking as if I didn't save her.
Do you know anything in particular about a man called Aloysius Dawson?
Who doesn't know the man? I think he intervened personally to put an end to the police strike of last August.
What else can you tell me about him?
Aloysius Dawson is exactly the kind of powerful and influential man who could commit murder and get away with it. With just one phone call.
Goodbye, Detective.
Goodbye. What has happened to the London that I knew?
I cannot enter.
How do you get in? It is here, right? This is a church, though. Getting confused here. Oh wait, ask them about it. I didn't notice it said that before. I guess I can go talk to him again. He'll probably tell me something interesting.
Signs to interpret. Good evening.
How do you
Oh, yeah,
measure
didn't I already
told
do
you.
this?
Is it possible?
Vampire.
I would drop. Is there anything you could tell me about Aloysius Dawson?
Aloysius Dawson. Yes, of course. We met on several occasions. With time, he got deeper and deeper into the occult.
He's not the only one. It's been quite the fashion for several decades. The Golden Dawn, for instance, is just one example.
True. Aloysius was a member of the Golden Dawn until 1900. Then his thirst for dark knowledge grew. I'm talking forbidden texts, readings which blackened his heart.
Goodbye, sir. Until we meet again.
I rarely wander. And the Empress, again.
So do I have to talk to the other two? Then I'm probably gonna have to go back to town and talk to people. I did talk to a few before it told me to do that, but I guess I'm trying to learn everything I can about them before going in. Maybe these two will tell me something.
Good evening. What can you tell me about Aloysius Dawson?
I've heard this is a man who has searched for his place in the world for a long time. I hope he found it.
Goodbye, Mr.
Hello.
What can you tell me about Aloysius Dawson?
You should ask that question to my brother instead.
Wow.
Personally, I've not seen Aloysius for many years.
Goodbye. Good evening. Good.
Well, back to town, I guess. Who haven't I asked though? Like, talked to a couple of people about it.
Good evening.
Can I have...
What can you tell me about Aloysius Dawson?
Never heard of him.
Really? He's very well known in London, throughout the country even.
He a big shot or something? Never interested in politics myself. All words and no action.
Goodbye, Miss Teasdale. And be careful. Until we meet again.
Why can't I forgive you, Father?
Right to vote is only the first step.
That's the second time it's done this when talking to someone. That's bizarre.
These leaflets were telling the truth all along. But nobody takes them seriously.
Good evening, Miss Ashbury.
And good evening to you, Dr. Reed.
What do you know about Aloysius Dawson?
That man is a tyrant, the embodiment of greed and selfishness. All I despise about this country.
No actual information about him.
Goodbye, Charlotte. Give my best regards to your mother.
How come I can't skip this?
She's been quite busy these last few nights. I suspect you may see her before me.
I already asked him, didn't I?
Good evening.
Do you know anything about a man called Aloysius Dawson?
He used to be a big spender. One day, he sent 3 houseboys to buy all the beluga in my shop. For his brother's birthday, if I remember correctly.
I see. Anything else? Less gastronomic, perhaps?
I really can't say. The man is filthy rich. But you know that, of course.
Goodbye.
He takes them seriously.
Good evening.
I won't.
What can you tell me about Aloysius Dawson?
Well, I've discovered he's quite versed in occult knowledge. So I wrote him a letter asking him to finance my research about vampires. He never responded.
Oh.
Clarence, why have you distributed leaflets about vampires all across the West End?
I have to warn everybody about them. They've killed thousands of people already, unnoticed thanks to the epidemic. We are all in danger here.
Vampires in London? Come on, Clarence. Who's going to believe that?
I'm not mad, Jonathan. You have to believe me. I know they are real. They're all around us, even as we speak.
You need to shut up.
Clarence, I'm your friend, so I'm not going to judge you. But think about your wife, your family. You're in pain, and you need help. I can help you.
I don't need a doctor, Jonathan. I need my best friend to trust me.
Oof.
Do you realize you are ruining your family, Clarence? Don't you see the risk here?
Money isn't important. Not important when it is a matter of life and death. That is what my dear Venus cannot understand.
People will laugh at you, if they don't already. Think about your wife and your position. Think about your future.
I understand my wife's embarrassment, but gossips don't kill, vampires do. There'll be no future if people don't open their eyes.
I can't believe I'm telling you this, but if warning people is that important to you, why not choose a more efficient way to spend your money?
Don't you think I tried? I knocked at every door, went to every bank, I even tried to be published. No, Jonathan. This is a one-man war.
Tell me what you have discovered about vampires, Clarence.
They've always been here. But if you search for long enough, you realize others know about these devils too. I'm not alone.
Have you shared your research with anybody else?
No. But I've published my leaflets all across the city, hoping that someday someone will realize I'm printing the truth.
What do you mean you're not alone? Who have you met?
The Guard of Prewin. The Brotherhood of St. Paul's Stole, Ichabod Throgmorton. Those names always pop up when you dig deep enough.
Have you spoken with any of them?
No. With the quarantine, it's almost impossible to leave the West End. But as a doctor, maybe you could, Johnny.
Are you asking me to help you prove the existence of vampires, Clarence?
Yes, Johnny. Please, gather all the information you can find about vampires and bring it to me. You're the only friend I have left. I need you.
Actually a quest here?
You need some rest, Clarence.
Oh, I found them all except one.
Hold the equality, but
So there's no like hint on where it is. Well, if I find it, I guess I can do something about it.
between men and women. Women of all countries.
What else is there left to ask about it? Hmm. Could go find that rat woman. Can't remember where his wife is.
Good evening.
Good evening.
Do you know anything about a man called Aloysius Dawson, by any chance?
Well, I've never met the man personally, but I invested money in some of his companies when I came to London. A brilliant businessman.
Goodbye.
Is there anything to connect me to this city anymore?
Oh, nothing down this way, is there?
London.
This disgust. Rats.
I need to find information about Aloysius Dawson. What can you tell me about him?
Don't trust him. He's looking for the same thing I was. Rats? No, not rats. Something else. I don't remember.
I don't know what's up with her.
I must go now.
Could just try to go in without information. Hmm. I don't remember where that one guy's wife was. That entire house was, to be honest. Whoops. I'd be able to see her from outside. I'm really confused as to why I haven't found her. I thought it was like right here somewhere. I guess not. I don't know. I don't remember where she was. Terrible directions in this game. Oh, is this it?
Hello, Venus.
Hello. Know that you are always welcome here. What do you...
What can you tell me about Aloysius Dawson?
I never met the man. I know Clarence tried to contact him recently, but I don't know why.
Really? I'm not getting anything about him.
What do you think about Clarence squandering his fortune on his obsession?
Soon we'll be poor and forced to sell the house. Where will we go? In which filthy, infected part of town will we end up? I'm so afraid.
Tell me about Clarence's obsession with vampires.
It drives me so crazy it makes my stomach hurt. I was so relieved to have him back. But I quickly realized he'd lost his mind in France.
I understand your irritation, Venus. But you have to accept the trauma Clarence endured on the battlefield.
The question is simple, Jonathan. Is my husband mad? Yes or no? Do vampires exist? Or is Clarence a lunatic?
So you don't believe Clarence?
If poor Mary, bless her soul, had tried to convince you of the existence of bloody vampires, would you have believed her? Seriously?
The important question is, what do you really think of your husband?
I'm tough, Jonathan. He should have told me the horrors he witnessed, however appalling it was, instead of inventing a fantasy about blood-drinking monsters. I remember when Mary came here with her husband and her son.
Yeah, I don't think there's anyone really in West End that I haven't talked to. Besides, like, these two, who I don't know who they are. Yeah. Where does this go? The docks. Is this open? Okay. So I wonder who those two are that I haven't met. Guess I'm going there without knowing whatever information I need to know. I just don't understand where his mansion actually is. Oh, these guys didn't respawn, did they? Nope. That guy's still up there. Oh, you can go up there. Huh. Interesting. Wonder what's up here.
More Braille. I should bring this to Mason Swanborough.
The thing is, I don't remember finding two of them. The quest says I found two of them. Guess if I find another, I'll go back there. Unknown people. Oh, so these are... Where's this going? Oh, the sewers. How did I not notice these people here? I guess we can meet them. I was starting to wonder though, like, I might not be able to do more of the story.
Someone else instead.
I am glad to see you again.
Good
Almost
evening,
at the
Miss
4-hour
Price.
mark.
I'm Dr. Reed. Do you remember me?
See how this goes, I guess.
Yes, of course. You are the doctor who healed me and my mum. Good evening, Dr. Reed.
Good to see you too, Carol. Are you all right?
Oh, yes. I did not hurt myself recently. I know how to take care of myself now. I'm almost a grown-up.
Why are you awake at night, Carol?
I am helping my mother in her shop. It's not easy, but I'm a grown-up now.
Why does she sound like a robot?
I'm sure your mother is grateful for your help.
I do the best I can. But I'm so clumsy sometimes. I drop things. I injure myself. It's a good thing my mother has the patience of an angel.
Why is work not easy? Is something or someone bothering you?
Oh no, most people are gentle with me. But I'm so nervous sometimes. I pay no attention and hurt myself. Good thing my mum learned first aid.
What can you tell me of the people living nearby?
I don't speak to many people, except our customers. It's not easy to make friends. And with the epidemic, it's even more difficult.
What can you tell me about the epidemic?
Some of our regular customers have left London. Some others only send their housemaids now. Everybody fears the contagion. I've even seen men with weapons.
Have you no friends at all?
No. Mr. Nithercote used to pass by and was always nice to me.
Does he not come by anymore?
No. Mum said he was weird. Always reciting poetry about a girl he'd met in Whitechapel. I wonder who this camellia may be.
Do you enjoy working with your mother?
Oh yes, Doctor. My mother raised me alone after my father died. We've always lived together, and she has always watched over me.
Do you remember your father?
No, I was just a baby then. My mother always told me how strong and good he was.
Do you ever think about getting married now you're a woman?
Oh no, Dr. Reed. Mum always says I'm still a child who has no idea how tough life can be. No husband would like a clumsy girl like me.
Have you ever met the famous Aloysius Dawson?
Yes, a very strange man. Not very nice.
What do you mean?
He said he was ready to pay good money for rare books, and then laughed at what we showed him.
Goodbye, Carol.
Good morning.
I hope you
Good
can stay a
evening,
little longer.
Good evening, Miss Price. How are you tonight?
Dr. Reed, I didn't know you had returned from the war. I had a new doctor when you left, but he's not as kind as you.
Always glad to see a former patient in good condition. It's been a long time.
Too long indeed. And as a token of my appreciation, I'll grant you the best price if you fancy buying anything from my humble shop.
What can you tell me about yourself, Miss Price?
I'm still managing my shop. The only difference is, since the quarantine, we're open at night. You, on the contrary, seem to have changed a lot.
Really? Have I changed that much? It must have been the war and the night shifts since my return.
Don't get me wrong, Dr. Reed, you're still handsome. Just maybe a little bit wiser, more serious. It suits you well.
Tell me more about yourself. No new fiancé? I remember you were hoping to get remarried. I'm sure you must have a few suitors.
Who would marry an old bat like myself with a grown daughter and a little business? As you know, I only fancy handsome men like yourself.
Carol's gratitude is exemplary. She seems determined never to leave you.
I'm taking care of my daughter as well as I can. It's not always easy, but she's the best gift life gave me.
But she'll probably leave you someday to live her own life. Will that be difficult for you?
Why would she leave? Children sometimes stay with their parents until the end, for they know no one else will love them as much.
Does your daughter still worry you, Miss Price? I remember you were often concerned about her health when she was younger.
Have you not seen Carol since you returned? She's almost a young woman now, but she'll always remain my sweet little baby.
So you're less afraid.
Some things never change. Carol is still too clumsy for her own good. Sometimes her innocence puts her in real danger.
Why would her innocence put her in danger?
She does not realize how cruel life can be. Maybe I was a bad mother to protect her too much. My poor dear Carol.
You have every reason to be cautious, Miss Price. Especially in these difficult times.
Maybe you could talk with her, Dr. Reed. It would be nice to have a man here more often. We would both feel safer.
Do you know Aloysius Dawson?
Everybody knows him. He's only been to my shop once, though, looking for rare books and other intriguing antiques.
Did he buy something from you?
No, he left quickly. He almost laughed at my goods. Mr. Dawson may be a rich man, but you can't buy good manners.
But isn't Aloysius Dawson known for his philanthropy?
That was before his brother Robert died in an aeroplane crash. Since then, the remaining twin has turned into a heartless tycoon.
Interesting.
May I look at your goods, Miss Price?
It's always a pleasure to have you here, Dr. Reed. Take all the time you need. Dr. Reed, I am glad to see you again.
Good evening.
Curious.
Goodbye.
So I was thinking of just calling it a night here a little bit early. Because if I start something now, it's probably gonna take forever to get out of there. Rather just end early for the night. Only 10 minutes early anyway. Oh, wait. What's this guy doing? I guess I'll follow this guy. See what he's up to. So they're both like...
We should be far from town already. All right. But where would we go? Anywhere. Anywhere that isn't here. And what is that, by the way? A safer place? A less strange place? And where would that be? Life is strange. We are alive.
Funny because this company made Life is Strange.
Now, yes. But for how long? If we decided to flee, we should be far from town already. All right. But where would we go?
How do I walk? Oh yeah, figured it would do that.
Good evening, Mr. Baker. Tell me more about your strange feelings towards the city.
I would be happy to describe them, but it's too hard to explain with mere words what I'm feeling. It's unclear, too confused.
Go on, please.
Where should I start? The world is chaos. Men go mad, and nature itself runs roughshod over us all.
This is not the first time mankind has faced a deadly epidemic, or a war.
Men kill each other, while nature decides to kill them all. I don't know what scares me the most. Do you?
Plagues and epidemics can be seen as an implacable force, a curse even. But the ferocity of mankind worries me more, for we choose what we do.
Yes. At least nature is not aware of all the suffering she brings to us. At least that's what I am hoping.
How long have you been waiting for this man?
Sometimes I feel as though I've been waiting for him for ages. Perhaps it is my role in life to wait for him. Not a pleasant thought.
It could be dangerous for you, waiting here all night.
That's quite true. But what other choice do we have? We are waiting here until we finally go.
Mr. Baker, I have met many strange people during my life, but you are definitely one of the strangest.
Really? I don't feel particularly odd or weird.
Wait.
All I want to do is leave. What's wrong with that?
Why are you still waiting for this person?
What would be the point of going before meeting the man, as he's going to help us leave?
Pericles, what are you going to do now?
I don't know. Perhaps it's time to leave. Perhaps we should stay a little longer. How can I tell?
And where exactly are you thinking of going?
In a place where I will finally have that feeling, to be where I belong. The world has to be meaningless chaos to make such a heaven plausible.
Goodbye, Mr. Baker.
That is very weird. Go talk to his equally weird brother.
Hello.
What are you really afraid of, Agamemnon?
The problem is, it's precisely what I don't know that frightens me. So I suppose I can't really answer your question.
Tell me, how long have you been waiting here?
I can't say for sure, since I have no watch.
That's weird.
But the night is still young, and I am not tired.
Is that the most honest answer you can give me?
Yes, I think so. Why does it irritate you, sir? Is comprehension really that important to you?
Yes.
I'm a scientist. I try my best to understand things. I know the world has to obey unbreakable rules.
You know, or you want the world to obey such rules?
I know one thing. I do not understand who you are.
And it's better that way.
It's frustrating talking to these two.
If we could summarize a person in a few words or a few lines.
If you finally manage to leave London, where do you intend to go?
A happy place, that's for sure.
Why does it keep pausing?
A place where I can smile because I know the next day will be better than the previous one.
Such a place doesn't exist. There are never any guarantees that tomorrow will be a better day.
That would mean I have no hope left. And I just can't accept such a conclusion.
Goodbye.
Anyways, I think I'm gonna stop for the night. I honestly waited long enough so that I don't feel bad about ending early. Jeez, what is this? It'd be weird to rest with so little EXP, but oh well. Oops. Anything to make? I guess if I want to, I could put this up. Give myself some more options. All the stun on it. More stamina is always good. Oh shit, everyone's sick here. What the hell? The place went from being sanitized now to stable. Just fatigue with everyone. Huh. Yeah, Whitechapel is getting a little bit worse. Okay, this game's fun, but that's enough for me for tonight. I feel like we're getting closer to the end. I don't know how much longer this game's gonna go on for. It feels like it's wrapping up. There's like no new districts anymore. Pretty much talked to every NPC. Sure, there's still a bunch of stuff to do though. If I find someone to host in a moment. Yeah, GG's, thanks for watching, and I will see you guys tomorrow. What do we got that I can raid? Deathwing is playing Doom 2. Go watch him. Thanks for watching, guys. GG's.